everyone, this is Austin the Doctor, and welcome back to another review of My Sister, My Writer, and let me just say, that episode was wonderful, and before we begin the review off, two things. One, I want to wish Craig a happy birthday, man. Thank you for being part of the Discord and being actually one of the earlier members of my YouTube channel, so thank you, and especially, you made the banner too, I don't forget that. But anyway, so I have another announcement towards the end. This is actually going to be a very important one, so do stick for that one. But anyways, to the review. So we see that Suzuka wants to know what a pachira is. And to sum it up, it's basically, those panty flashes in anime. They're like, oh, okay. That was out of nowhere, but it's good fan service. Some people think. But Suzuka is kind of thinking of putting fan service in her second volume along with the new girl, and it's actually, we find out who started this entire thing of her asking these questions was actually Shina, the editor. And Suzuka actually starts to go back to what it was, Pichira is, and Suzuka actually starts to corner you to the point that he actually has to tell her what it is, and she kind of starts to think he's telling a bad joke. And now Suzuka made a very good point. She asked how fan service is showing panties, and I agree. How is that fan service? I call that probably the lowest tier fan service, but she brought up a very good point. That's another video for another time. But yeah, so we see that you kind of set himself up for what was going to happen next, and he says, seeing that makes men his age, the people that read her book, very happy, and Suzuka tries to flash you with her panties, and you doesn't handle it well, and basically, he's like, no, don't show me, please, don't show me, and Suzuka uses this entire situation to kind of seduce him that way, and I find it hilarious, because she's a very smart girl in this, but, yeah, she keeps using it's all for her book as an excuse, and you brings up the new girl, and we see Suzuka get extremely mad because this is indirectly attacking her, but Yu is too dense to actually see what he's doing, like most anime guys, and it's basically saying that he doesn't need her, and she got very upset. This is what triggered everything to trickle down towards the end of the episode, and this is where Yu really messed up. But anyway, so we see Yu tries to help, Suzuka make a new character, but he's a drawing blank, so he invites, Mei and Double P Sensei to help, and we see Suzuka is starting to get more extremely jealous, and Mei tries to sneak an interview in to figure out what girl, Yu likes, but it doesn't go well, so we see Double P go out of the room to go change, and she comes back in a bunny suit, and I'm just like, this is truly fan service here. I approve this fan service. Austin the Doctor approves the fan service. We need to stand for that. But anyway, so we see Mei gets involved to this whole dress-off, and we see Suzuka kind of get on the sideline for a bit until to the point she goes, I'm going to do it too. I'm going to impress my brother. And of course, when she does it the first time, she wins. And I'm like, okay, so we know who's going to end up with who at the end. But anyway, so we see that Suzuka seems very down after everyone left, and Yu is very confused at what's going on still, because he's a very dense main character, but we see Shino call Yu because Suzuka actually missed her deadline, and this builds up to an entire situation that's about to explode on good old Yu. And we see Yu go to Suzuka's room to find that she's actually sleeping, and she actually has the second volume done, but she hasn't turned it in yet, and he reads it, and he sees it's not that entertaining, because she was forced to write something, and if you ever force anyone that is creative to do something they don't want to, it doesn't end up becoming really great. That's why with, YouTube stuff, I like to take my time to, do those original videos, because if I am forced to do it right away, it's not going to be good content. And there's some YouTubers I can, make an example of, but anyways, so we see this new girl is actually a blonde transfer student that stalks the main character, and it basically, out of spite, we see Suzuka put Double P Sensei and Mei together into one character, and this, it's kind of sad, I guess, but it's a main character in anime, so I guess we can give it a pass, but Yu is so dense he doesn't see that he's causing the issues to himself. I find it hilarious But we see Suzuka actually wake up, and she admits to having issues with writing her second volume because she is writing something she doesn't want to, which brings me back to the whole thing of if you force yourself to write something you don't want to, something out of your style, it's not going to be as well as it could be. And that's why I know saying this kind of thing is a bit mean, but if you strive at something, strive with it. Don't try to go off course because it's just, you're going to hurt yourself in the long run. That's my advice for the day. But we see basically this from the first episode. You remember how you said Suzuka's work was it's okay kind of thing, and this is actually what it kind of that was planted a while ago, and it finally actually exploded up into a situation which I thought was 10 out of 10 writing right here. And I know this, I don't actually know the background of this writer, I'm pretty sure someone will tell me, but it was so well done, and I'm just like, wow, I haven't read something or seen anything like this in a while, unless you count the first part of Darling the Franxx. But we see this entire situation was building up, and it was just getting added on, and it was just a big ticking time bomb for you. And we see you actually admitting to saying that he said that out of jealousy, and Suzuka outright just says, what did you like about my book? Why do you enjoy it? And you couldn't answer right away because he was so dumbfounded of what just happened, and he doesn't realize he's the one that caused it. And Suzuka outright just says, get out of my room. Well, not direct along those lines. She just says she needed space. And Yu goes to his room and starts to wonder. And we see the flashback of, Suzuka saying that she hates him. And he starts to, okay, I'm going to go read her book. And he starts to realize he is the reason why everything happened. And he is kind of indirectly making her write something that she doesn't want to. And he goes to her room with the idea of basically you don't need anyone new. You just need the main character. And his reason why the light novel is so well done is because it's a bro-sis flirty rom-com. It's something that hasn't been done in a while in that universe or that anime world. And Yu says he loves the little sister, and as again, Yu is so dense that he doesn't realize this is the main girl that the little sister is Suzuka, and she's gonna take it as that. And man's dense, and he tries to, oh no, I meant the girl in the book. And of course, Suzuka's gonna take it the way she wants to because that's how she made the book. That's her writing, and I found it hilarious because he's just going at it, like, no, I didn't mean it to you. No, I meant the sister. And she starts, seeing that her brother loves her and everything, and it was hilarious. And she was extremely happy, and seeing this actually, the entire situation being wrapped up and not continuing to another episode like other animes is so comforting because they did it so well. And it's sad that this is only going to be 10 episodes. I really enjoy this series, and I know the cis bro thing can get people to run away, but I actually would recommend this for people that are kind of on the edge of it. But anyway, so we see that good old, Suzuka is ready to do the entire second volume in one night because she is so hyper about you indirectly saying that he loves her in that way. And yeah, quite interesting. Of course, at the end, the big shocker is Suzuka sees, Yu sleeping, and she basically says, he is mine, I'm not going to let any girl take him from me, kind of thing, the casual anime sister thing. And she kisses him on the cheek. I know people are going to on the lips. No, that was the cheek. And it's just, that was a great episode. I really enjoyed it, and I love this anime so far. I hope more people pick it up. It's one of those animes that, I'll call it the underdog of the season, I'm going to be honest, but it's really good. I recommend it. So, now to the announcement. I'm running a good old, Harem Fan, good old anime awards, and right now on my Discord, if you do join that, I do have my 3 categories that are going to be up there for until Friday, so don't be afraid to, join the Discord or say in the comment section of what is your favorite action anime of 2018, what is your favorite romance and slice of life anime. You can comment down below, but anyways, guys, did you enjoy this episode? I did. I loved it, and who's the best girl in this anime? I'm starting to think Suzuka, but anyways, guys, this is Austin the Doctor, signing out. Peace.